we've seen a lot of.
They are. Are they not?
I think the Bengals are gonna be a pain in the rear end for everybody this year.
Particularly their fans.
They're
Right.
you know what? I think it's just the opposite. I think the fans are happy. I do. You know why? Because they don't have all the drama anymore. It's now that guys wanna be there and play. I know you disagree with all this. I'm just telling you what I saw in 4 preseason games. I saw a team that played well, was extremely organized, and I have to say, I was impressed.
You know, when you open your schedule and you see 1 o'clock Sunday, 1 o'clock Sunday, 1 o'clock Sunday, 1 o'clock Sunday, that means you're not very good.
I didn't say they're gonna win 10 games. I'm just saying, I think they might be righting the ship finally.
There have been a lot of new stadiums built in the NFL in recent years, including the one here for the Jets and the Giants, where you guys both spent so much of your career. PepsiCo is a proud partner of many of those stadiums, the new one in Dallas where the Super Bowl was last year, but particularly this one, because they always talked about how brutal the wind was in the old Giant Stadium and talked about how Phil Simms' numbers, how would they have looked differently. How do you think the wind, you guys have been in the building, how different is the wind factor, the weather factor in the new stadium versus the old stadium?
Well, Boomer, I'll never forget, 1993, you playing in New England in a 1 o'clock game. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God. Wind, rain, and you know, I don't know, did y'all lose 3-0 that
No,
day?
we won 3.
You won 3-0.
And you're right, the interesting thing about that was in the old New England Stadium.
Yes,
And it literally was like we were playing in Hurricane Irene.
yeah.
And we came out of the locker room, it was pouring, and we couldn't pass, we couldn't run. I was doing all I could to handle the snaps. And Bruce Cosell was my head coach. And he came over to me and he said, listen, man, you gotta put the ball in their chest, because they can't catch it with their hands. And I looked at him, I said, do you think I'm playing in a phone booth? I mean, honestly, I'm out here with you. Yeah, you can touch me and I can touch you. So, I mean, the weather is bad, you know, in a lot of places. Now, I played in Arizona, and we had our own issues there because it was so hot, but for the most part, you know, November on, it was beautiful, it was perfect playing conditions. But, you know, playing in Cincinnati, playing, you know, on the road in Pittsburgh or Cleveland,
Yeah.
or in the Meadowlands, it's pretty much all the same thing.
You know, the one thing that's happened though, if you watch, and I of course follow it, the weather patterns have changed. There's not near as many games in bad weather anymore. No, there's not. I mean, I remember going 3 and 4 years in Giant Stadium and never going out one time in warm-ups and go, wow, that's a nice day. You know, the secret was, I knew I was gonna play like crap. The other quarterback doesn't know yet. And that's just the way it was. And you know, I said to Eli Manning in his 4th year, I said, well, Eli, you know, boom, 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 what about the wind? He goes, well, Phil, I've never played in a windy game yet. And I went, you know, I'm gonna go throw up. That's it. Because